endlessly searching for an original sin.
Are these hot hours for all my lights to be on? Shh. Don't point out the obvious.
I wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through.
Come back, happy face.
The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth. Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience.
God, did I just get killed again?
God, that's worse.
Did I just get killed again? What the hell's going on? We can get away if Black Happy didn't snitch on us.
Fall foreshadowed
Oh, I
death.
didn't even notice.
Well, at least that was true.
What's our death counter? What's our death counter at? What's our death counter at? Oh no! I broke it and now the voicing isn't working. Oh, that is amazing! Oh, that is the best break we've done so far. How many times have we broken this game is the better question. I also want to thank Good Old Games for actually supplying me with this game to do for you guys. I do kind of like this fight scene in the shadows. That is kind of cool.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive!
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
Wait, Aaron, is that you? You're watching the Blacksad game. It's not a bug, this is the director's cut. We have the Snyder cut finally. Hey man. I know we were supposed to do some Fallen Order tonight, but I think everyone's just really
Against
into
all
the noir.
odds, next morning I got up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had my kind, unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Oh, come on, Helen, focus! All right, take 5. We'll work on that double backhand later.
Wait, what? He's an FBI agent? I can't remember if that's in the book or not. Oh no, wait, that's fake.
Well,
Yep.
Mr. Blackmore, what can I do for the FBI?
Let's see.
Actually, the real question is, what don't you want the FBI to do to you?
Quick to thread, are we? Not that I'm not flattered.
Wait a minute, Aaron, have you never heard of the comic series Blacksad? Oh, I know. I thought you were a cultured comic creator. Oh.
Mind you, but I'd appreciate if you were a bit less vague.
You should be an asshole. We're going to do a bit more of this, guys, and then we are going to do some Fallen Order, because I did promise it tonight. He is. He's just using a fake name. Freelance FBI. Oh my god, he's just going to join
If we
Sam
could
and Max
speak in
now.
private,
Alec!
Coming!
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
Got to put the screws on it? Let's see. Contraband, O'Leary, rigged games.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them.
Wow, that's actually a really terrible voice for her. That is legit a really bad voice.
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer. Is that correct?
Wow. The FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard.
So O'Leary used... You're drunk. No, I couldn't have guessed. Just wait till we start doing Star Wars.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me. Wait, I get it. They must wrap your FBI sandwiches in gossip magazines.
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character can only damage my reputation.
I agree.
Trust me, never get involved with a married man. Anyway, at least now I know why you mentioned the rigged games. I can't blame you, Mr. Blackmore. I understand why I seem suspect. Although I doubt the FBI would ever get this involved in a sporting scandal. What do you really have against O'Leary? And please don't say illegal gambling.
You wanted to see if Epstein killed himself. I'm sorry. He's a goddamn
We've
commie.
got reason to believe he's working with the Chicago mob. This isn't just illegal
should've
gambling
chose that.
anymore. It's organized crime.
Oh, I should have chosen that.
I'm serious, Miss Moore. America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
I'm sure you're aware that we could end your career if what we know goes public. But no one wants that to happen, right?
This is actually quite simple.
I should have picked the commie one so badly. I didn't saw that at the last minute. You think of Marilyn Monroe's voice when you see that body. Yeah, that would have actually worked really well. I'll give you that much.
One lucky gal.
So she's still on O'Leary's paycheck.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous? Damn. I'm almost out of fluid.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again.
Are you telling me how to give a blowjob?
Almost.
Because I kind of already know how to do that. Wait, what? Oh,
Will I get to smoke today?
Thank you, lady.
Thanks. I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest...
Come on, Helen. Time to work on your backhand. Let's go.
Do you smoke? Nice meeting you, Mr. Blackmore.
I could shoot you in the back right now and no
Did
one
you
would
bring my
care.
water?
Yeah, it is an indie game, so it's not going to be 100% perfect. Yep, she a bitch. So do you guys want to go a little longer with this game, or do you guys want to switch over to Fallen Order? It's up to you guys. You have me for another hour tonight. So I got to get up early tomorrow again.
She tossed a cigarette in your face? You're such a loser! Too bad I was busy chasing Cassidy. If that had been me, America would no longer have a sweetheart.
Keep playing this. Fallen Blacksad.
So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
God, I thought our weasel
You're
was
gonna
annoying.
love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Blacksad.
A little longer. You guys are really...
Thank you.
Good night, Angel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Blacksad.
Huh? Oh, Mrs. Colbert.
My husband woke me up this morning with roses and breakfast in bed. He said he had a scare last night, although he won't give me any details, and that he's been thinking about me ever since. He wants to take me to Niagara Falls for a second honeymoon.
That's nice, but I don't know why you're thanking me.
Are you kidding? Remember how I doubted him, but you made me change my mind? If he had suggested to take me to Niagara Falls when I still suspected him, I would have thought it was just a cover. Or worse still, a way to clean his conscience.
No, we're not going to be a dick yet.
Well,
We can still use them.
I only did my job as honestly as I could. Enjoy your marriage. I hope you and your husband are happy.
Well, that's all I wanted to say. Send me your bill when you can. You're a good man, Mr. Blacksad.
Oh, do declare.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but
That's quite the tale.
I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Balford Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon.
Lucky man.
So, here's my incredible plan. I'll go to the hotel, I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
I swear to God, it's like dealing with
Didn't we agree that you would handle Helen Moore while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
Aaron, it sounds like you really need a girlfriend, honey. He's drunk or high. No, he's a weasel. There's a reason that we have our weasel in the actual icon for this. Thank you, Bosco. Look at the eyes he's hitting the bottle. Which one? Smoking is bad. Okay, not back then. This is like the 1940s. Or like I said, other than a few issues we've had with this game, the weasels, they're bloodshot. Well, it's a weasel. Have you seen how we designed ours? God, I dodged a bullet with Disney. That's all I'm going to say on that one. So did these guys. That's not going away either. It's a moose? Really?
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. John Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
He's gonna be
Getting
the
in
most
Farnham's
stereotypical
room was
Texan, isn't
easy.
he?
Earning his trust was another story. But I always have an ace up my sleeve.
It looks good.
Blackmore, you okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin. Since I got back from the war, I haven't been the same.
Sorry to hear that, son. You should have paid somebody to go in your place, like I did. The poor bastard didn't have a pot to piss in, so he done a fair deal. Till he went off and got himself killed. But you know what? At least he earned his place in heaven. Good Lord bless that man. And us while we're at it. Cheers!
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate
Wait!
you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo-wee!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust, the hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
I love this.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
I'm here to play me some poker.
You got the wrong place, sir. Did you miss the barbershop sign above the door? You have a good evening, sir.
Wait,
I get a game over? Aw, you dick. At least I didn't get shot this time.
The hard part was deciding what I needed to know to become him and not get myself killed.
We going straight up redneck with this one. Yeah, dog. I should not be playing this at 3 in the morning. Terrible things happen. Animals are people.
What can I do for you, sir?
howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for you, sir?
You mean wonderful things. Give me biddies if you guys enjoy this.
Farnham was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
Oh, I see what you wanted me to do. Yeah, I keep turning you off. Let me move that so I have both hands. Now, controller, don't mess up on me now, baby.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Yes, I got a Vietnamese slave last time.
No. Please, come in. Of course. I remember you. Take a seat. I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Sure, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question.
I kind
How
of want to
much
fuck
does
up.
it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
I'm not stupid, but I kind of want to do it.
Yeah, sure enough, booze put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm Cassidy's slave. He lent me the money for a game deposit, and I lost it all. Now I have to work off my debt.
Oh, Cassidy's not your problem, son. It's
I just want to see
poverty.
the getting wrong.
Sure enough, I had to pay my own deposit this morning to y'all. And that was just petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
I just want to
Of
get...
course they gave me my receipts. These things I am, boy. Wait, I'll show you. I gotta get somewhere. Just a sec. I'll get it. I just put it over. I think it's. I'll be right back.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
I gotta stop looking at that thing. Oh, controls don't fail me. Really? Thanks for that. I see it right there. $20,000. Phew.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket?
I want to slit his neck. You guys want me to mess
I'm
this
almost certain. But tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
up? I'm gonna kill him. I just want to see.
A friend of mine?
Sure, just any old friend.
Holy shit! They actually show it. That also wouldn't kill you that quickly. Just saying. It wouldn't. Press F in the chat. We're almost at 9 deaths.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Is the bird gay? Can I get that list?
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no... Who in the hell?
I just want to push him over so bad.
Farnham. My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
Knowing Farnham, the owner of this bra only came here for business.
Come on.
This will surely imbue
I'll
me
be
with the
danged.
Texan spirit.
Come on. Oh, sometimes it's such a pain.
Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
The birds... Okay, other people are noticed the flamboyantness. The voice acting isn't terrible in this game, but yeah, some of the voices
sir.
just don't
New
fit.
York City.
I'm trying. It's being a pain in my ass about this.
Ha! Ha! Sure enough, I'm fixing to play poker with him.
Which one exactly do you want? Apparently the French VAs... Well, this is a French-based game. I've been talking to
It's
the
not
devs
going to
about
be
doing
easy
it.
to
Say that
sound
again.
Texan,
They're
but I'll
French.
give it my best shot.
So that doesn't surprise me. I'm curious what the Italian one's going to be, so I'll probably listen to that. Like I said, I got to pick this up from my my artist, because he's a good boy and he deserves it.
I probably don't need to imitate his
Boxing at the
gestures
Grand
during the
Ole
game,
Opry?
but it certainly wouldn't
Anyway,
hurt to
Kenny,
try.
thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother.
Yep, devs are French. And they're actually really nice guys. Just really busy right now.
Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
You don't need to get your throat slit again.
Luckily, there was only one Kinney in Farnham's address book, Kinney Eakes, residing at...
No, France. They come from France.
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
I'm not even gonna risk it. We already seen it. There's some big ass boots. Well, look at him. He's a moose. Of course he's gonna have some big ass boots. We'll look at our card collection soon.
At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions
You really have to
less
make
of
the
a
thing
hard
go
time.
down? Well, I'm stuck doing this.
They smell like a party.
Oh shit, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Flecker. We're gonna die. No, I'm not watching. I'm not watching. Oh, thank God.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Farnham. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
I'm not risking it. And plus he's from Texas, of course he's armed. Blacksad, what just happened? You guys saw that,
No matter
right?
how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their
Nice gun.
heart.
Similar to the one I have.
It'll be my pleasure.
Yeah, it's a nice gun. What can I say? I like revolvers.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are on the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us full of smoking and bourbon. So
I
let's
want
get
those
started.
guns. Not that one.
Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, A real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
Y'all are dealing with the worst player in Texas.
You're just trying to make me overconfident, aren't you?
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quids. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding dong! That's it.
I don't mind his voice.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly... no.
Tycoon? I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it, Polly. Why don't I know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they even take our damn names.
Pretty good.
You're too much, Polly.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool, and I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Thanks. I love me some pool.
Perfect. It'll be my pleasure.
You looking to start your own pool business, Farnham? This guy here wants to start a boxing association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
Let's see. Illegal gamblers, homicidal boxers, rebel coaches, athletes hooking up with each other.
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when the managers don't belong to my association. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal. With a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
All right, guys, you want to pay to win or play to lose? It's up to you guys to pick. I like that now officially Nicodemus is becoming a thing in this channel. Again, it's just the easiest way to get through not getting in trouble. He's supposed to be black. If I remember, the fur color is what does it. Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Let's make him like us. Let's be some horrible players.
Damn it.
Losing on purpose makes sense. It ain't our money.
How many games have you won in a row, Quince?
And here I was hoping that Farnham would steal your championship belt.
Congratulations, Farnham. You're bad as hell, but at least you know it. Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
So yeah, we're all just gonna
Anyway,
say
Kenny.
McDonald's now.
Thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy.
The phone wire's going through his body, guys. Look.
God bless you, brother.
Oh no! What was it connected to? What was the phone wire connected to?
Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife... Women just gotta have their vices. Well, she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that.
That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on, give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective.
Not when you're drunk.
Even when you play to lose, it's best to win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion. But with Quince, it was just impossible.
Means he's cheating.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on purpose. In which case, you're about to have a blast.
I'm seeing how he's doing
Poor
already.
Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that.
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
I'm not stupid. I'm gonna get killed if I pick anything else. Although I do want to see him get his
No.
brains blown out.
That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Oh my god, he's dead! I think I picked the wrong thing.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Or at least least we killed the moose this
No.
time.
That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit.
You really have to count it down
If
while I'm
I'd
having
been
a
communist,
cutscene.
perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Although that wasn't the case, there I stood, watching him die, incapable of reacting.
Did I mess something up? Are we supposed to get a quick time event? Because I swear I didn't see one. Let me try this one more time.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
Hey man. Hey Donna. There's gotta be
No,
something I didn't see. Hold
That
on.
son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the
Okay,
vision
did
of
I
a
miss a
millionaire
quick
choking
time
on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him
Oh,
die.
there it is.
Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Yeah, it didn't show up the first time. Did it? Because I swear to God, I barely see it. Huh. I start doing a moose
How many
hunting.
kids you got in that house full of yours?
Yeah, it is. I'll admit that. I didn't see it the first time at all.
No,
Blacksad apparently is a
that
gun.
son of a
Killed
bitch
him
was
3
about to
times.
choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire
If I have to
choking
hear
on
the
his
word
own
communist
vomit
one
would
more
have made
time, I'm
my
going to scream
day.
a little.
Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm awake tonight, especially when I gotta... Oh no! Oh, oh. Sorry.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay a
Cassidy.
finger on them until they're 12. After that, well... let's just say... some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age, if you know what I mean. Are you all right, Farnham?
I don't like this guy. I'm gonna be okay if we manage to get the bird out of our lives.
That damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society.
Good. Blacksad, a good boy.
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince?
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
I'm okay with this.
500 more.
Do it.
Washing up.
It's a deal.
Do it. Yes! I'm okay with this. I think everyone is.
Good call, Farnham. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy. My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
I wish I could have seen that potato. That sounds amazing.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
It looks like he's about to stab the camera. So, but Sad Potato says when I played Blacksad, when I played this, Blacksad took off his hat and there was another hat underneath. So we're suddenly doing, what's it called? Oh, look at the kiddos. Look at the kiddos. So cute. He's dreaming about all the times we killed him.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beat. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby. Maybe I should have given myself a beat.
Would people stop pointing guns at Blacksad? Legitimately a good game other than with all the glitches. I know we're not doing Fallen Order tonight. We'll do it either tomorrow or Wednesday. It's alright, guys. I think everyone just got really too into Blacksad tonight.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym. Now, please.
Now remember, guys. Niggas.